Hey,
There's a new Skibby Toilet episode out.
hey all, welcome to Behind the Lens for another episode. Today, we will be interviewing Church. Church, would you like to introduce yourself for those who may not know you?
Womp womp, womp womp, womp womp, womp womp. Hi, my name's Church. I'm a community leader of the Synapse, an amazing small community within VRChat. We've been around for about 3 years, hosting events on almost a daily basis. Alongside that, we do some charity work here and there, alongside just like being the community guides of VRChat and helping people out where they need help.
Mm. All right, as you know, I've got a couple questions for you, or I say a couple, a fair few. Blaha, our beloved. Now, first question I like to ask people is, why did you choose this world?
Because it's so far the closest thing to our home world.
How long has it been in production?
We've been working on the world for a fair bit now. We just started working on like actually making it into like a physical world rather than just a concept and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ye,
yeah, womp womp.
womp womp indeed. How did you get into VR chat?
A friend invited me to come play. Played it for a little bit. Thought it was interesting. Made my own account after playing on theirs for a while. That was around 2017 that I made my account. After that, I hopped on every once in a while, kept playing with friends, meeting new people. And then around 2018, 2019, that's why I actually started being active in the community, going out, meeting people, joining different communities, seeing what VRChat's actually about. And ever since then, I think in like 2020, the Synapse started up and then just skyrocketed from there.
During your time in VR chat of what, 7 years, what is the best memory you've had in VR chat?
Partying with my friends and community,
Mm-hmm.
just having fun, growing this community. It's been one of my favorite things within like my life and all and everything, yeah. So yeah, it's nice to have all my friends and people that we work together and all that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, I do understand for sure. It certainly helps a lot when you have people close around you helping and working together on a project. And then as you're starting to see
Yeah.
it over time, it's starting to succeed and do well. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final question on this world. Why do you threaten me with nukes?
Oh, are you talking about this?
No, no. Oh, shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, how did you decide on your theme of angels for Synapse?
I don't actually remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just something I wanted to bring light and happiness to people's like lives, and I think that was the closest thing to it. Is
Yeah.
just the synapse,
Mm-hmm.
the angel theme and everything.
Yeah. I mean, that does make. Uh-oh. That does make logical
What?
sense. Sorry,
Yeah.
I saw the threats appear, and I got scared for a second because uh, it takes you to a interesting place. However, why did you decide to create Synapse?
Give people a nice place to spend their time, stuff where they don't have to feel discriminated against.
Mm-hmm.
Just a safe place people can hang out and have fun without having to deal with like strict rules, obligations. Have fun, be themselves.
Yeah, having been to the Odd View, it's very much that feel which you and others create during events,
Yeah.
which is of course always nice. I know I've recently joined Synapse as a host, and since I would classify myself as a more of a murder mystery host, this is more a personal one out of curiosity. But what about murder mystery makes you want to bring it back to Synapse?
It was one of our biggest events. One of the things that like I played when I originally started VRChat, way before nuances, whole murder mysteries and everything. Back where the community was like decently big, but not decently big.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun. It was pretty popular. It was like one of those biggest events within VRChat at that time, community wise.
Yeah.
And then it died off with the the whole server getting deleted and all the servers getting pretty much shut down and deleted.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just dying.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I know Murder Mystery has had a bit of a lull, but hopefully it's starting to make a little bit of comeback. But moving from the current into a bit more of the future, where do you see the future of Synapse going?
Hopefully becoming one of the biggest communities within VRChat.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually becoming a wholesome place to where there's a little bit of everything, like parties, role play, helping people out,
Yeah.
helping people get deeper into VRChat to a place that will keep them in VRChat of sorts.
Yeah.
Like other communities, where finding those communities before finding something that will make them want to leave the platform,
Mm.
stuff like that.
No.
But just yeah, making their time here more enjoyable while it lasts, because everybody leaves eventually.
Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, it's an honorable endeavor, but on top of that, what do you have planned in the process to try and work towards this goal of yours?
So we have a roleplay community that's being worked on currently. There will be a closed RP and an open RP. The open RP will be going out into the community, helping people while doing a little bit of RP within it. The closed RP will be based around the Synapse storyline and everything regarding that, what the world is based around, the main characters within it, stuff like that.
Mm, makes sense. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the Synapse lore so far yet, but hopefully, are you able to tell everyone at home a bit about the Synapse lore, or is that currently under secret?
Uh, that is something you'll have to wait for. The only people that know about it are our VIPs, the people that help donate and help us afford all our posters and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and the staff that are working on the APB project
Yeah.
or the Angel Parsley program, which is all that RP stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you would like to know more about the Synapse lore, go donate to their Patreon. Then maybe you'll learn information which I can't even know. On top of that, are there any other projects you're currently working on?
We're working on doing a party. So hopefully we eventually want to do every Saturday, Sunday party, similar to like Shelter and Pipe and all that, to where people can come out, drink, have fun. It'll be designated only for adults for most of it. You
Obviously.
can go to Public Worlds and see it, but
Mm-hmm.
like all of the main hosted parties will be for adults, because there is drinking involved.
Yeah.
So people can come here, have fun, feel comfortable, etc.
That does
Hmm.
make a lot of sense, but very interesting. I look forward to see it progress in
Yeah.
time. I suddenly like have the odd urge that I'm about to be murked at any one point, and then it immediately goes away a couple seconds later. Do you have anything to like explain about that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it might be me because I'm recording so late at night. You know, it might be me going crazy a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I was seeing a woman like just appear to my right at points, so I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, you are kind of going crazy, and it's all that non-gamer subs you're drinking.
Yeah, well, it'd be like that sometimes, though.
Maybe if you drink gamer subs, you wouldn't have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've got a point there, but hey ho, here we are. This is more of an opinionated question to see how you would think, but if you could make one change to VRChat to help improve it for the future, what would that be?
Hmm. Add a like app
Mm-hmm.
that people can see their stuff, like social platform from, message people within VR chat, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can certainly agree to that.
Yeah.
I've I've looked on the App Store
Yeah.
myself, on my phone, and then be like, oh, is there a VRChat app? Because it's VRChat Home, and sadly, there's not yet, or at least.
Yeah.
So we'll see how things go, but hopefully they do bring one across. That would be certainly a useful feature, which I think everyone can
Yeah.
find much use in. Now, I know you've made a couple worlds yourself, from a variety of different
Hmm.
things, but as of right now, which of the worlds you have made are you currently the most proud of?
The one we're currently in.
Mm-hmm.
The Synapse Party World version 1.
Mm-hmm.
Version 2 hopefully coming out here in the next 3 months.
Ooh. Is there any changes you're currently
So it'll be more optimized. Alongside that, it'll have baked lighting,
Mm-hmm.
a bigger area you can expand out to.
Yeah.
The entire world will be fully complete,
Ooh.
alongside some secrets hidden all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is the secrets lore related?
Lore and community related.
Ooh. Even better.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No, I can
So
certainly.
if
Mm.
you see a little VRChat running around, you might know why.
Oh, care to elaborate?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's all I can say right now.
Okay. On top of that, I know you've made a couple worlds, which was a trip to Athens and a trip to Paris with the VRChat cat.
Mm-hmm.
How were those trips to Athens and Paris?
Oh, they were fun. I went with my family, and all I did pretty much half the time was scan shit all around.
Mm.
Oh God. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I met up with one other VRChat player for the first time in Paris,
Mm.
right underneath the Eiffel Tower.
So you could say we finally found out who was in Paris. It was you,
Possibly.
possibly, indeed. And then on top of that, why did you decide to turn those experiences into a VRChat world?
Well, I wanted to do some scanning and like take some memorabilia stuff, and like nowadays everything you can buy offline.
Mm.
Everything you can see in those stores is pretty much cheap stuff. It's
Mm.
not like the old days where you would get something that's special to the area.
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, 3D scanning would be the best thing.
Mm.
Like taking a photo and you can experience it in VR.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you plan to do more of it in the future, or what kind of sorts?
So technically, I was supposed to have one for Germany. I just haven't completed it yet.
Oh, was it Berlin or?
No, it was where I was staying in Germany. I have families or family members in Germany.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense then.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, I know you like to work on game development, but what got you interested in
Mm-hmm.
game development?
I like being able to create stuff and like make stuff or make anything I want, like this wonderful world we're in now.
Yeah. Is there any games you've developed on or projects like on that regard?
So there is two projects I'm working on. Both will be in VR, and one of them might be on the Steam platform.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't talk about it.
All very tongue in cheek, hold tight lipped, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotta keep it for a surprise for later.
Is there a timeline currently for both of them?
No,
No. Okay.
not currently.
So it's in early development from what I can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah, pretty much.
I know you call yourself fluent in Blender and Unity.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other software which you would consider yourself fluent in?
Photoshop.
Hmm.
Somewhat SpeedTree. I haven't fully learned it yet. Yeah, I would say that's pretty much it.
That's fair.
I
And
can't think of anything off top of my head.
yeah. And how long have you been learning and using those? All different software?
Uh, Blender, I've been learning since like 2000. Sorry.
What?
Blender, I've been learning since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Unity, I've been learning since like 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and SpeedTree only in the past year.
Ah, fair enough. And what is SpeedTree for those who may not know?
It's industry standard for vegetation generation.
Industry standard for vegetation generation. That is awfully specific.
So making trees, making grass, making leaves, stuff like that. Like the tree up there was made in SpeedTree.
Oh. And is it often used in VRChat, or is it just not common?
There are other world creators that use it, but most people in VRChat will mostly use prefabs in their world.
Mm-hmm.
There's very rarely any worlds that are handmade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen the odd one or two, which are mostly handmade, I think, but it's very, very rare. I assume most of this is prefabs from your in this world.
Most of it I would say is custom made.
Is it? Mm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So these textures, they're the only thing we haven't really messed with is the textures.
Mm-hmm.
Those weren't custom made, but most of the mesh here is custom made.
Mm-hmm.
The only real texture that we have custom made is this stone.
Mm. I mean, it looks really nice.
Long.
Mhm.
Yeah. So these pillows are ours. The beanbags are ours, the blankets are ours. The couch isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Neither is the light and those like chairs over there
Mm-hmm.
and the tables, but pretty much everything else is ours.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting. I know that you put a lot of money into working on different textures and stuff for Synapse. I just hope in the long run it all pays off for you.
I hope so. I want to make an amazing world for this community. So I'm hoping
Mm.
we can pull it off.
I'm sure you will. With the amount of time commitment I'm aware that you put into this, seeing how positive of a reaction people do give, I look forward to it in the long run, and I look forward to working
Yeah,
with
I
you.
do too.
Yeah. I know you're a very much a menace kind of person, if you will.
Huh? Huh?
Please no. And I know that the free grin, smug grin is a strong usage of your uh-oh.
No, go on, go on.
Linking on to such a thing, what is your current favorite anime?
Oh, Spice and Wolf.
Yeah. Is it an older kind of anime or is it more recent? I'm not too familiar.
So, Spice and Wolf is an old anime,
Mm-hmm.
but they just brought out a reboot.
Oh, did they?
It's on Crunchyroll right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what about it makes you love it so much?
The story, how it's written, it really pulls you in.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly love the novel and the manga because the anime they always like add and remove a lot of stuff
Yeah.
and it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I still like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I watched as a kid on Netflix back in like 2010.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix at that time was very unwholesome.
Uh-oh.
Cough cough.
Uh,
Lot of interesting anime.
what do you mean? It's always been wholesome. Anime's always wholesome.
Not the anime they had on there.
My word. Uh-oh. I thankfully don't know Netflix of that time, and that's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, I keep seeing my life flashing before your eyes. Are you sure the lighting's all right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty alright.
Hmm. It might be my headset going then, but we'll work
Yeah,
that one out.
probably.
On top of that, I know that you do a lot in VR chat and in general, and you are a very busy person. But what keeps you motivated while you work?
I don't know. The player base.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of enjoyable people, cool people to hang out with.
Yeah.
A lot of cool things to see.
Mm-hmm. No, I certainly agree to that. And is that what helps you keep yourself consistent, or is it just general self motivation you find?
I say that it's self motivation.
Mm-hmm. Now we're coming to more of the closing side of the questions. Is there any dream passion projects that you would love to work on at any point and some point?
Well, I'm sort of working on them currently, but mostly I want to get this world done
Mm-hmm.
and get it all built and get everything built. Well, so mostly on the APP side. That's gonna be the cool part, and you'll see that here
Mm.
coming up here soon.
At the APP side, if you don't mind me asking.
Angel Parcel program.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little slow, as you can tell.
You're fine.
I'm not fine. It's 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm still happy for you to be here, so thank you very much for your time. These are the final two questions, which I do like to ask people. For yourself, who has or is inspiring you to do what you do?
Some people in the VRChat development team.
Mm-hmm.
There's some pretty cool people that I like their work and take inspiration from here and there.
Yeah. Is there any names in particular or just generally?
Just generally.
Mm. No, that is understandable. I mean, I do see some of their work and it's quite amazing. I'm not
Yeah.
I could never do that, to be quite frankly. Some of them are quite whizzes, if you will, with their either use of Blender, Unity, etc. And I'm like, I wish I could be that good. But yeah, no, certainly. Final question, since this will be a more of a shorter, quick, nice and sweet episode for people. Is there anyone you would suggest for me to interview in the future? Anyone you'd like to learn more about, etc.?
Interview Cherry.
Interview Cherry? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh. Yeah, I will. I Cherry's a lovely person. I will try and communicate with her and see if she'd be interested.
Okay.
But but thank you all for watching. Thank you, Church, and your lovely device. I hope you've all enjoyed. I'm currently being threatened with a nuke, and I look forward to seeing Snurch. Take care. Have a lovely day, morning, or night. Bye bye. I'm going to Snurch now. Welcome to Snurch. Snurch, our beloved. Goodbye.